Hi Wildcats, I'm MK Rotenberry, and on this week's episode of CatTrax, I got the opportunity to sit down with Jacey Smith, an outside hitter on the ACU volleyball team. We talked life on and off the volleyball court, as well as what it's like to be an ACU athlete. So Jacey, thank you so much for coming and letting me interview you some. You are a sophomore and are a leader on the team. You're a starting outside hitter. What is it like being a leader on the team?
Yeah, it's definitely a huge role to step into, but playing last year as a freshman, starting last year as a freshman, kind of prepared me for that, and like talking with Jason in the spring and just like getting to know the older girls more really helped like step into that leadership role this year.
You grew up in Wimberley, Texas, which when you were there growing up was known for its volleyball program.
Yeah.
What was it like growing up there?
Growing up in Wimberley, we start volleyball in 2nd or 3rd grade. We have a Little Diggers program that on Sundays, the varsity girls in high school come and coach 2nd graders through 6th graders. And so that's kind of our program, and just growing up watching them go to state, making signs for them in elementary school, cheering on the bus like year after year is just, that's kind of like the sport that we grew up wanting to play. And so, I don't know, just growing up with that dream of like winning state and being there and like being in their position.
When you came to ACU, you weren't originally an outside hitter, you were a middle hitter. What was that switch like?
Yeah, so coming in, I was a middle. I played right side a little bit, but I had never played outside in my whole life. I had always been a middle throughout junior high and high school, and coming here with Stephanie's injury, we kind of had to step in, and it was a huge learning curve last year. It was rough, but I think over the spring we really worked hard on getting just more reps on the outside.
What is the most difficult thing for outside hitters to do?
I think making good out of difficult situations. So you're kind of the outlet on the outside, like if something's not in system or if like the pass is bad or really off the net, the ball goes to you, and whether you can't get a good approach and a good swing on every single ball. So just keeping it in play aggressively and like not shooting the ball out of bounds.
One of the difficulties is shooting the ball out of bounds, like you just said. But you have the opportunity as an outside hitter to really pick wherever you like to hit and make kills. Where's your favorite place to aim?
I like deep down the line.
Really?
Yeah,
Why
I like
is that?
the crossbody shot. I never really done that shot before until I came here and Jason was coaching it. And so, I don't know, I like that spot a lot because the setter doesn't go for it.
Are there any games where you get frustrated because the blockers that you're going up against are just so good at reading where you're going to hit?
Yeah, a lot of times we'll have a game plan going in and I'll know where I can score. And it'll work in the 1st or 2nd set, and then once we get to the 3rd set, they'll start shutting me down. And so I'll just have to know, just trust like my shots, and so I just use those.
How does Coach Bibler motivate you in those times?
Yeah, I get frustrated sometimes when they're shutting me down, but he just tells me to focus on my training and the shots that I have and just keep going high off hands, tooling if I need to.
You wear number 8. What's the story behind it?
Well, my teammate Lauren Walker, she committed before me, and she's number 7. So I've been number 7. I was number 7 my whole entire life, and she was number 8 her whole entire life. But when she committed, 8 wasn't available, so she took 7, and then I took 8 because she already had 7, and then we just never switched it.
In your opinion, what is the greatest feeling that volleyball can give you when you're competing?
I think just cheering with your teammates. That moment of after winning or after getting an awesome dig and an attack off of it and a kill, just like going all in together and just celebrating that one moment.
Y'all had one of those moments here.
Yeah.
Not very long ago. How special was that game to finally get the first win here and kind of take that momentum with you the rest of the season?
Yeah, that was super sweet. I think it was just a culmination of all the hard work that we have put in since August 10th, was it? And so just finally seeing the payoff and the win and the hard work that we had all put in was just relief to get a win.
What is the most difficult part for you to be a student athlete?
I think getting things done here while I can and being organized and keeping up with every single class. Yeah.
On the team, who would you say is the biggest jokester?
Probably Mikai.
Mikai?
Yeah.
Why
Maybe
is
Dorothy.
that? Why is that?
Mikai's just funny. She just makes faces or says things and you just can't help but laugh at her.
Who's the most serious?
I don't know. Some of the freshmen I feel like they haven't broken out all the way yet. And so sometimes they can come off pretty serious.
If you could do anything at ACU with free time, what would you do?
If I had more free time, I'd probably rush. But I don't want that right now.
Yeah. What would you rush?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't even know the difference between the clubs, honestly. I just knew for a fact that I wasn't gonna rush, so I didn't even jump into that.
You just want to meet girls from every
Yeah.
spectrum. What motivates you to do what you are doing?
My teammates, for sure. Just the dynamic that we have. We all love each other so much, and that's something that you don't get with every team you have. So definitely my teammates.
What's special about this team compared to last year's team?
I think just being a sophomore and then growing closer to the girls throughout the spring, because you kind of just jump in August as a freshman and everything's new. And so building those relationships in the spring has made it even sweeter to be able to play with them this year.
Earlier this month, you got a Southland Conference honor for honorable mention Offensive Player of the Week. What did that feel like?
I was proud, but at the same time, we had lost all of our games that weekend. So it was good for me, but at the same time, we didn't really get wins out of it. So it was hard to balance that emotion.
You are a kinesiology major, focusing in recreation and sports management. What do you want to do with that?
Yeah, I am. You're right.
You have no idea what you want to do?
Well, I have many ideas about it. Either working at like a summer camp for Young Life, or for a professional team, or for athletics, or in club volleyball.
So you feel like
Yes.
volleyball could be your potential job?
Possibly.
Not that it's not a job already, 'cause it is whenever you're a student athlete. But now we are going to do quick fire questions. So I'm going to give you a statement and you will give me a one-worded answer or a short phrase. There may be a few that have a story, but we'll see where we go. If you could buy any type of food right now, what would you eat?
Sharkies.
The one thing you do in the morning.
Brush my teeth.
Where were you born?
Austin.
What impresses you?
I don't know. That was hard.
One regret in life would be?
Regret. MK, come on.
We don't have to do that one.
These are hard ones.
Bluebell or Ben and Jerry's?
Bluebell.
What's your favorite flavor?
Mint chocolate chip.
When I dance, I look like?
I don't know.
If you could have dinner with anyone in the world, who would it be?
Anyone in the world? Hillary Duff.
Why Hillary Duff?
I have no idea. I just thought of her.
This is
Yeah.
what dreams are made of, I guess.
Yeah.
What is the first thing you notice about someone when you meet them?
Their height.
Must be a volleyball player.
Yeah.
Is that right? What is the lowest grade you have ever gotten?
I made a 60 on a physics test my junior year. The first test I ever failed.
Have you been out of the country?
Yes,
Where have you been?
the British Virgin Islands.
Why the British Virgin Islands?
We went on a sailing trip, me and my 3 best friends.
Solid. Dream vacation spot.
I would go back there. I would. And stay on one of the islands.
What was your favorite thing to do there?
Snorkel.
What is your greatest strength?
I think I take initiative on a lot of things. Just do it.
A big thank you to Jacey Smith for sitting down with me this week. And now it's your chance to go and support her and the entire ACU volleyball team as they take on the University of New Orleans at Moody Coliseum on September 29th. The match starts at 6:30. Until then, go Wildcats.